welcome to my stream. Uh, Today, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about my dad, and then what's next. Um, and I would like to straighten something out beforehand. Uh, if you are a if you are an artist or wanna be artist, please do me a favor and read my rules on my profile, and then my uh my uh uh social media is near there. So if you will is on there, and all you have to do is look. Also, if you're a bot trying to get me to do something, please read my chat rules as well as my Twitch profile rules before posting. I bet you on both cases, Miley, and don't worry about it. You get banned. Well, how about instead getting yourself banned, read the rules before posting. Because if you accept it and you go ahead and do it, that is spamming. Also, if you're an artist, please be respectful of others. Don't just say, well, I'm going to force it on you. Well, then you can just kiss your day goodbye. Kiss your time goodbye. Now then, also, um, with my dad, an update, my dad, he is doing good, but he still needs help getting in and out of bed. He's still get he's he's still hurting when they pull him up, especially when they pull him uh, towards his injury. He's still it's still quite painful for him, and he's it's quite painful for him, and he likes it when I'm there, uh, so that's a good thing. And I don't mind, even if and I give them the newspaper every day except for Saturday, since they don't believe in putting out the newspaper. Okay. um, but hopefully I'll hear from Miranda this week and go so she can go through the things and say we need to pay for this, and this. Um, but let me just take another. And so I'm doing that. I know today's the last is a holiday, so I don't expect any mail. But and I don't mind being with my dad today. Uh, but it is hard seeing him. It is hard seeing him the way he is. He doesn't have he still doesn't have any memory. He relies on me to tell him. But I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. I know this is temporary, but I can't lift him and I can't help him. He would need 24-hour care. He would need 24-hour care, and I can't give him that. I wouldn't be able to lift him out of the car and help him get into the house. And I think he might be paralyzed, but I don't know because I'm not a doctor. Um, I know it's hard for me. I am doing my best to keep my cool and try new things and try things, but still, it is hard to do, especially with a parent in a facility like where he is. Um, while I'm sitting there, I've made some more. And obviously, you know what that is, Fontaine. Then we have Nutland. And last but not least, even though we haven't been there yet, Not Cry. So that's all the braces for that. Today I'm going to be making one for Dragon Spine and for Enconomia, and if I can, Oscar Nutland, Oscar Nutland, or however you pronounce it. Thing. Anyway, so I'm doing that, and it helps while I'm sitting there. I know I could be doing my other games, and that's fine too. Um, but I hope they don't say that we're gonna have him uh, home because I can't take care of him. He needs 24-hour assisted living care, and I can't give it to him. I cannot. I admit it. I cannot do it. I know he tried last year, nearly wrecked his back. Well, I'm not. I know I can't do it. He's heavier than me, and so I've been eating lunch and dinner. I've been trying to do things. I've been trying to keep you guys updated on his thing and trying to go go to him. Plus, do the other things. I still have to set up my PlayStation, my new one, so I can at least. And yes, I miss the summer events and some of the activities, but uh, not cry, you know. And the only one, but you know, again, with my dad, I will be calling him before I see him today. Uh, and he has been sleeping of late at night. He says it's too noisy there. I've been able to sleep fine, but then that's me, not him. But he does try to get shut eye when he can. Um, but and I'm sorry about my night clothes, but I do get dressed. I do. Um, but as of now, that's the latest, and I just hope they put him in a assisted living instead of just taking him home and hope for the best. Because I can't take care of him. He needs 24 hours of care, and I could feed him. I could give him food and that, but other than that, I can't do things, and because he keeps saying, well, when he gets better, when he gets out of there, I wish he would stop. And he still wants me to water. Well, I'm working on my balance and my knee and try and get back to my exercises when I can. So, uh, I've got to do that plus other things too. Um, Other things too. So I can't be doing. I would love to, but it's my balance, and maybe I can talk to my neighbors about that. But when when mom would always ask him, well, when do you want me to have dinner? I wish she would have answered, because when she would wash dishes, could you please check on your father? It's getting awfully dark. So he was doing it even then. And I say, sure, sure. She knew I was probably streaming in that, but I was trying to do several things at once, but still, even then, and after his fall, I just hope he didn't do severe damage to that hip. I just don't know. I mean, all I can do is just stay with him, and he does have a sense of humor about this, but still, it's worrying him. Well, yeah, but Dad, that can't be your concern right now. Your concern is you've got to be able to walk to the bathroom and back. And right now you can't even walk to your chair without help and the pole and holding on to the pole. So, and then sitting in his bed is a lot easier for him. So something happened there. And I just want him to have an understanding that excuse me, I do love him, but he needs to be reasonable about this. I know I've been having shorter streams of late, but my update, trying to do my exercises, trying to do all things and and still get down there in time. Um, it's hard. I've been trying to eat early as well, but and maybe uh, tomorrow we can do. If I can remember to do my exercises earlier, I can actually wake up and do my exercises. But maybe we can do some Genshin. But still, it is hard and hard for me, and but I feel like it is getting easier. It's just lonely. That's all. And how do you how in the I may just take Anna's suggestion. Of course, I gotta clean out that refrigerator. I may just take a day off and actually do that because that refrigerator really needs a complete overhaul. I thought our housekeepers would do that and they just wash the outside of it and go neat inside at all. And yeah, and, uh, and if anybody, hold on. Ah, that's better. If anybody, um, that's better. But if anybody, buddy says, "Oh well, this isn't factual," sure is. Called real life. And if anybody who says, "Oh, but it's not real life," I'm dealing with real life right now. I'm talking to you, giving you guys an update on my dad. You know, yeah, he's lonely and he likes it when I'm there. I'm having to do morning stuff so I can be with him in the afternoon. I've been making my bracelets while I'm there. I'm glad I went to Michael's. Um, and yet he is more uh, comfortable sitting in the bed than he is in a wheelchair. It bites him. Uh, and yes, we do have our occasional arguments, but other than that, that's but even then we don't want to do that. Because but since neither of us know anything, and yes, I do want to be there when the doctor, but at the same time, I don't want to drive in that awful traffic. So, in any case, uh, do I worry about him? Sure. I'm his daughter. I'm family. And I'm glad that Aunt Janet was able to speak with him. That eased her mind. But still, not knowing when he's going to come out or what's happening is hard. Um, it's not just hard on him, but it's hard on me too. I just wish that I just wish he would see reason. He wants to get back to driving. There's no way he can do that. He can't even get up on his own. And then he wants to show me watering. Well, that's how uh he already fell. I don't want to join him in 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 recuperating. I'm already recuperating. I'm already trying to do my best, do my exercises every day again. And yeah, yes, we do have to go to the mortuary for me, but that's minor compared to where he is now and what he has to do. I mean, he's got to be reasonable about this. Thinks that he can just get better and start doing the normal things. But guess what? That's over. And I don't even know how he fell. I just saw him trying to get up. So trying to get up. Oh, whoa, trying to get up. And after his fall, and I think he's right. He did black out. He might have blacked out, but still, he needs to have an understanding about what's happening. Um, and he's got to understand, though. But yeah, I could help him. I'm helping him. I got to feed his fish. But anyway, he can't just get up and do normal things. He can barely stand up as it is. It is, and yeah, I am worried. I'm just hoping I'm hoping that they don't release him too early and expect me to take care of him. He needs 24-hour care. He does. He just doesn't want to admit it. And he's supposed to stay there till he's still till he walks on his own. Well, that's gonna be a while. I mean, it took me a while to walk with or without my cane. And then I was able to maneuver, and I can even walk in my sandals without my cane. Yeah, with and without my cane. I haven't tried my other sandals. I would love to try them. But I know I shouldn't cry. But he's my dad. And I want to keep everybody else in the mix of what's going on. And for those of you who were uh, at this year's Dragon Con, how was it? Did you take a lot of pictures? Uh, Anybody go to the concert and enjoy themselves? But and I hope you guys all did that. But and I would have loved to be there this year. But when my dad fell, and that took precedence. And if anybody there, and I know eh, that what I'm getting into, but if anybody needs me to do a panel, uh, like I'd become a streamer, uh, even at my age, yes. Or, any of the gaming that I do, especially Genshin, or it, just chatting, or even for my costumes and that, or even uh, jewelry making, or whatever, just let me know and I'll come up with a synopsis. And You can show me where I need to go, and I will be an elevator girl. But in the meantime, uh, for those of you who are coming going home from Dragon Con, be safe and take care. And I know I just it's been hard on me. I know normally would go on to my my gaming at this point, but I don't mind venting because you guys are here for me, and and I know you're here for me, and it's just hard right now. Yes, but I don't. I'm still trying to figure out how to eat for one, and I may just take from my uh, financial gal suggestion back. Clean out that refrigerator. Jeez, I may just take a day off for that. But I've been trying to do my exercises, sizes, and see him, and then come home and I'm pooped. And my Aunt Janet calls me that evening. She's a little concerned, which rightfully so. But and I gotta pay a bill, but I may just do that tomorrow or Wednesday since Wednesday's the 3rd. Yes, I get paid on that day. But crack. But anyway, so um, just trying to make the most of it, and it's hard to do. And I've been resting. Boy, I may need another cup of coffee before I go. This is ridiculous. So I know that you guys would love to see me play Genshin, but and it's hard. And I would love to maybe do it earlier, even though I'd be in still my night clothes. I think it would be fine. Um, I just gotta remember to do it instead of playing an addictive game. But anyway, so that's base, and I've just been able to do uh, what I can, and I'm hoping to hear from Miranda at some point. I'm glad that Dad was able to talk with Aunt Janet. He knew my mom's sister before, and my mom's parents before he knew my mom. But it's right now. I think no news is good news, if you want to call it that. But he's trying to keep his spirits up. I'm trying to keep my spirits up. I try not to cry, but it's so hard. And I know normally what I'd be doing right now is streaming Genshin or and but I knew I needed to do my exercises and get get myself ready and but it's just hard and it's not been easy for me to do and I know that hold on. Oh. And I've been taking care of myself. It's just that I worry. And I think it's rightfully so. But I may be being facetious, but uh, he's eating good meals. Boy. And, but in the meantime, I'm here trying to figure out, okay, what do I eat for one person? Me. So, and I've got to to do something about the refrigerator. But in the meantime, I should be watering my dad's plants, but I have my balance issues. I'm still trying to figure out, okay, how do I keep steady on flat land, that, let alone rugged, and with all that, I just don't know. I mean, it's got to be hard on him as well. But I'm glad I'm able to be with him, but I gotta take care of me too. Um, I'm glad I'm seeing him in the afternoons, but it is hard. I hope they don't just say he's gonna come home and expect me to do. He needs 24-hour assistant care, and I can't provide that for him. And so, and the way he's talking is he thinks I'm just gonna he thinks he can just do what he did before and he can barely get up. But otherwise he otherwise and I'm trying to get my PlayStation up and running. I got moved furniture because it states and I read it. I'm glad I their website read it that it's better if you have it with the equipment. Well, I'm going to need to move furniture. And I having a hard time moving the furniture. It's not about really setting it up, setting it up. It's about moving the furniture so I can play switchy roos so I can set it up and then start playing my Genshin and to see if I can, and then play my other games. I'm not too worried about Fortnite, but I would like to play my Genshin, and so that way I can do my instead of my afternoon exercises, do it after dinner. Well, not after dinner because I got my own exercise after I get home. Anyway, and I haven't been doing that either. And so, and, it's hard to do. And I still have to do the wash again. And as soon as I put away my summer stuff, it's gonna be having to put away my put out my winter stuff. So I'm doing what I can there, and and since it's just me, I feel like I have to do these things, but it's just hard, and I think I'm getting more tired than I'm realizing. Um, because I like working on my characters, as you guys know, and I like to work on other things, but I would like to at least get my PlayStation up and running before the next patch, but moving furniture doesn't appeal to me. And I know somewhere I have those things that'll make it easier, but for the life of me, I can't find them. And it's been hard, and it's been an easy venture. And I do say, look at Mom's both in the morning when I first wake up, and then throughout the day, and then at night before I go to bed. But it's it's hard, and I'll keep you informed, and hopefully we can do some Genshin. Um, and I will, and I will keep you guys informed and keep you guys updated. In the meantime, have a great uh, Labor Day weekend, and I will see you later on.